How you doing out there? This is John Wayne Mercure, the Sonneteer, from beautiful, beautiful Chandler, Arizona. The Sonneteer. I write sonnets. And I was just reading this just a while ago to my videographer. And I got a great videographer, Dr. Mohammed Frega. He's my hero. He really knows what he's doing. He's shooting these videos for me, and he's a genius. And he's a student at Arizona State University. And anybody that knows him at Arizona State, you should be proud that you know the videographer of John Wayne Mercure, the Sonneteer. We've made over 200 videos, and I think they're good. Why? Because it's been so much fun, all right? And I was reading this to Dr. Mohammed Frega, my hero, just a while ago. That this quote, I like it a lot. The self-hatred that destroys us is the waste of unfulfilled talents. I think that's fabulous. The guy that wrote it, Moss Hart, is 57 when he went to heaven. And that's a good one, man. The self-hatred that destroys us is the waste of unfulfilled talents. That means you know you have talents and you haven't used them. I'll bet you haven't even used the love in your heart with your family, have you? And that's one of the reasons I wrote this sonnet here, because it's about love. Sonnet number 1068. Love is God. God is love. God is truth. God is love absolute. A universally ignored truth that our short life is being graded. We're being watched. You think this is all an accident? Because it's not an accident. Can humanity ever learn to love their fellow man until we're all dead and we kill each other off? What's going on? There's examples of amazing love all around us if we just look, but we're too blind to see. We have to love one another. That's the only way we're going to survive. Ample acuity, wisdom, is given to us. Yet, we should know it. We should know it. All these things that are bad around us, most of us are still asleep. We got to wake up. Let me give you an example of splendid love. There's this lady, I heard about her, Barbara Wolf of Pennsylvania. She's got a guy he's a hero. I mean, she's really sick. She's got multiple sclerosis, and her soulmate is a guy named Matt. And Matt says, you know, you have multiple sclerosis, and it's awful, I know, but I love you. Gallant Matt replied, if you can't walk, I will be your legs. Valiant Matt, the soulmate, he said, if you can't see, I'll be your eyes. Saintly Matt said this, if you can't talk anymore, I'll know you, that you love me, because I will always know your heart. I mean, that's real love, dedication, such a fantastic example of purest love. True soulmates forever, touched by God, blessed by God, to live a loving life, worshiping one another. There's so many examples of sweetest love all around us if we just look. I know one of my dearest friends. He's been my friend for, believe it or not, he's been my friend, my good friend for 67 years. I think, come on, man, really? Yeah, 67 years. His name is Sir Michael Sloane, my favorite Irishman. He's my hero, Sir Michael Sloane. He takes care of his Irish lady, Margaret. She has elderly Alzheimer's, and he makes his love known. The devotion that he has for her, no matter what, it's God's ardor, that kind of love that says, hey, he's there for her no matter what. He's just a good husband. He's a good father. He's a fabulous son when he's young, and I know him since he was 10, and I was 10. He's taking care of his lady, and he loves her, and no matter what, for better or for worse. Well, what can you say to people who they show you such angelic devotion? Can you live up to it yourself? Hey, you got to thank the people that love you. Thank you for loving me, for being my sweet inspiration, for being my eyes when I could not see. You parted my lips when I couldn't breathe. You picked me up when I fell down. You rang the bell before they had time to ever count me out. True it is, if I was drowning, you would part the raging sea and risk your own precious life to battle the waves and rescue me. Thank you from my very soul for always being there for me. I pray to God that you have somebody that loves you that much, because that kind of love is all around us. That's what commitment means. And nobody wants commitment anymore, and that's wrong. That's not righteous. We're here on this planet to be righteous. Thank God for all the loving guardian angels who come to us, because maybe they're angels. They're so good to us. Bank on it. Angels in human form, they assist us. They protect us. They're all around us. My own mother was a saint. I've got a daughter that's a saint. How do you even live up to that? You do the best you can. Why? Because it makes you so proud that you're part of that. And I've been really lucky in my life, thank God. Remember that purest love casteth out all doubt and all fear. Bank on it. Angels in human form. They're there. They're ever faithful, waiting, watching us, expecting love to be revered and respected. Never forget, they who have saved one life, if we each do that, save one life, in the end, we save all humanity. Forever obligated to our neighbor's keeper. That's what we are, our neighbor's keeper. We're obligated like that for all eternity. Honor the sanctity of each human life in this planet. The life is so precious. It's angelic beauty. We're all so different, and yet we're all human. The eternal, universal human conscience. It's all the same conscience, God's spirit, and we got to work together. And I wrote this sonnet. Why? Because love is God. And that's what it is. Love is God, and God is truth, and the truth shall make you free. It says so, and I believe that. I hope you do too. Thank you for listening. Hey, Eteme qui vous aime. Love yourself first, and love those who love you. Thanks for listening. Au revoir, mes amis.